All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alex Halsey. I'm the health fitness specialist at the McLean location, streaming to you all on site from the McLean Fitness Center in one of the back closets. So I hope you're ready for our class today. Keeping it nice and simple, just like we always do. This is our second iteration of this class of core, flow, and stretch. We're going to follow that order. We're going to hit a quick core sequence. We're going to hit a flow sequence where we kind of move all the major joints in the body together, and then we're going to finish out with a relaxing stretch. All right, so nothing major here at all. The goal is just to get the blood flowing, hit the core, get some movement patterns going in a nice flow, and then stretch out when we're done at the end. All right, so you don't need any additional equipment. All you need is your mat and just a relaxing ambiance. Hopefully that's kind of the point of the class, is something nice and simple. It's the middle of the week. I'm sure you've gotten at least one workout in this week. I've been able to get in two outside of teaching. So just to kind of keep the machine well oiled, we're going for something low impact, low effort, but still going to work on keeping our body loose and healthy and all those things. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it, starting off with the core, and then we'll go into our flow, and then we'll stretch out. We really don't need too much of a warm-up because we have such a low impact class, and because of that order. All right, so we have 3 core exercises that we're gonna hit. We're going to hit these 3 core exercises back to back to back in sequential order for the first 6 minutes of class. Then we'll take about a 45-second break to transition into the flow and repeat that break into the stretch. All right, so the moves we're going to have for our core are Superman twists. So we're going to be pretty much on our belly, and instead of doing a normal Superman where you lift the limbs and drop, we're just going to twist up toward the ceiling on both sides. It looks just like this. So you're down on the belly, hands are behind the head. You're gonna twist up, look toward the ceiling, and then switch sides. Same thing on the opposite side. That's move number 1. Move number 2 is pancake flip. So actually you're still on your belly there. All you're going to do is flip on your back and back to your belly. Okay, so you're flipping to your back and then on your belly. You're going to try to use your limbs or your arms as little as possible. So that's just going to involve turning from the hips and letting the body follow. All right, and then finally we have leg lifts. So you know what leg lifts look like right here. Okay, so those are our 3 moves. We're looking for 5 to 10 reps. If you need to adjust it, adjust it. I'm going to be doing 10 reps. If you need to do a little bit less, do a little bit less. If you want to do a little bit more, do a little bit more. But I'll be looking for 10 reps for those 3 moves for the 6 minutes continuously in sequential order. All right, so I'm going to start our timer. We're going to go ahead and get going. Counting down from 5, starting off with the Superman twist. All right, here we go. So on the belly again, hands behind the head or on the temples, twist up. There's 1, left and right, counts as 1 rep. You can elevate your feet or you can keep them on the ground. It does not matter. However, with the legs up, it will be a little bit more challenging. So here we're just trying to wake up the back. And work on our coordination. And our breathing. Last one. All right, there's 10. So pancake flips, you stay from this position, and all you do again, flip on your back and then flip back to your belly. Okay, so if you have an extra wide mat here, that would help. That's why I have on my long sleeve shirt. So again, Extend your limbs, elevate the hands and the feet. And what you're going to try to do is roll to your back in reverse, roll to your belly. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a lot harder than it looks. 5. If you want to, you can use your arm, you can use your legs. But you want to turn your hips and your head. Turn your hips and your head, and your body will follow. Last one. All right. We are just under 4 minutes. Going right to the leg lifts, and then back to the top, and keep on going. Just 10 reps. There's 10. All right, so we're back to the top. Again, if you need to modify anything, start off with reducing the number of reps. If you need to modify the Superman twist, keep your feet grounded. Just twist as you can, as much as you can. We're at 3 minutes, halfway there. Make sure you're breathing here. Take your time. We aren't looking for a lot of reps. We're looking for quality muscle activity here, so quality movements. Take your time. All right. Whew. Okay, so we're closing in on 2 minutes. Go right into those flips. Well, actually, I'm going to flip the opposite way. I was turning to my left. I'm going to turn to my right now. 1, reps, 2, 3, 4. Remember, head and hips. 8, 9, whew, 10. That's probably the hardest move of these 3. All right, let's get these leg lifts done. And if you need to modify this move, bend your knees coming down. So as you come down, bend the knees, straighten them out as you go up. So we got 30 seconds left. Let's finish out here with the Superman twists. Let your movement match your breathing. Take your time. Try to push your elbow toward the ceiling. Almost done. Okay. So hopefully you feel your core. I'm definitely feeling mine. At this point in the week, my Monday and Tuesday workouts in addition to teaching, they're pretty intense once you total them up together. So I'm definitely a little tired right now. That might have been harder than normal for you. It was for me, but that's again why we're doing this. It's pretty low impact. That's the hardest part of the workout. We're gonna go into the flow portion, which is the second easiest part. We got 10 seconds. We're gonna start off with a child's pose rock. So just come into child's pose, listen out for the timer. All right, so from here, you're in child's pose. Just come on up, rock forward into a hip sag, and back and forth. We go. We're looking for our movements here to be decisive and smooth. We're going to transition here in a second to cat-cow. And come right on up to cat-cow. Bring the head tucked and then extend the head as if you're trying to get the tip of your head, the crown of your head to your back. Squeezing the glutes and the abs. When you tuck the head here, squeeze. Squeeze the glutes and the abs. Again, let your breathing match your movements, match your breathing. And from here, you're going to go straight into a high plank where we're going to do down dog. You're going to come back to that high plank. Two more. Last one. We're going to go right into a runner stretch. So bring the left leg up. You're going to bring your hands on the inside of your left leg. You're going to keep that right leg in a kneeling position. Keep that right leg bent, or you can elevate the back leg. And from here, whichever is easiest for you to do, you're going to rotate up and push the elbow into the floor. You don't have to touch the floor, just push the elbow toward the floor. Three more. And from here, you're going to straighten that left leg out. Keep your hand on the floor, or you can use the wall. You might need to bring the back leg up to help get that front leg straight. You're going to come right back down and repeat. If you can't get that front leg straight, don't worry. Just get it as straight as you can. One more. Push the knee back and come down. You're going to switch sides. We're going to do the runner stretch on the right side now. So elevate that back leg again if you can. Otherwise, just stay in a kneeling position. And you're going to twist up. Bring the right elbow down. Make sure you're holding a lot of weight in your right leg. You should be holding most of your weight as opposed to your left hand. Two more. Last one. And we're going to straighten that right leg out. And bring the knee down. Again, keep your chest down. You can keep that left hand on the ground, or you can use a wall. For stability, we got three more. And from here, that's our last one. You're going to turn right into a straddle. Keep the hands on the ground. Make sure you're still breathing, taking your time. And you're going to come on up. We're going right into a windmill, so bring the right hand to the left foot, touch the left toe, and repeat on the other side. Really make sure you're breathing here. Don't go past the point of pain. You should feel a slight stretch in your legs, but it doesn't need to be anything major, and it should not be painful. All right, this is a combination of active motion and a little bit of passive motion. One more each side. All right, and from here, we're gonna go right into some squats. There's a different variation, I call it a broken down squat. So, segmented squats. So what we're gonna do, bring the hands behind the head. We're gonna fold over, squat down, and back up, reverse. Okay, so fold over, squat down. You can reach out as you squat, and then you just reverse the movement. Fold over. Yep, I'm cracking, sound like bubble wrap. So when you squat down, make sure you drop your butt. All you're doing is dropping your chest, pushing the butt back, stretch out the hamstrings, then drop your butt towards your heels in reverse. We'll go one more. Okay. Perfect timing. And that was our last one. So here, we're gonna go ahead, get ready to stretch. No more movement in the way we just did. We're gonna do some dedicated stretches, all right? So the first stretch, we're just gonna come down on the floor. We're going to do an open book stretch. So we got about 20 more seconds. This one is passive. This is the most relaxing, easiest part of today's class. So all you need to do, we got 10 seconds, just come on your back, lean your knees to your left or your right, does not matter. You're gonna bring your hands together and open up like a book. If you have a wall or something like that right here, just bend at the elbow, you should be okay. And you're just gonna hold this stretch. Do your best to breathe as normally as you can. But do make sure you are breathing. Do not hold your breath. If you can breathe out of this position, that's going to help your body relax. Think about it. If you can't breathe in a certain position, your body's never going to get comfortable or relaxed enough so you can hold that position. So that's why you want to make sure your movement matches your breathing. It's going to help relax you. It's going to help stabilize you. Switch sides. Same thing on the other side. Now you're on the right or just the opposite side. Bring the palms together and open up like a book. Hold the stretch here. And again, take those deep breaths. Just do your best to relax and breathe. And you're gonna bring the legs up. Gonna hug them into your chest. Try to keep your low back in contact with the ground as best as you can. You might need to bring your knees laterally towards your elbows in order to make that happen. Take a big breath in. You're gonna drop your left leg. Hopefully now your low back can be completely in contact with the floor. Kind of rotate the right ankle. And switch directions. And you're going to switch legs. drop the right, bring up the left. Same thing, make sure that low back is flush with the floor. You might need to pull that kneecap towards your elbow laterally and rotate the ankle. Switch directions. And drop the right leg. All right. Sit on up. Grab the right ankle, pull it towards your right glute. Want to stretch out the quad here. So if you can, just keep leaning back. You can kind of squeeze your right glute a little bit and your abs a little bit as well to kind of help exaggerate the stretch coming through the quad. And you're going to come up, switch sides. So again, make sure you are breathing. Obviously don't hyperventilate, but just get as close to normal breathing as possible. You can squeeze the right glute a little bit in the abs. And you can come on up. Flip around, coming right back to child's pose. Push the butt to the heels. Bring the right arm under and through the left. Come up and switch. Make sure you push the right shoulder into the floor. Big breath in, and you're gonna come all the way up to your feet, but you're gonna try to be fancy and push yourself back like so. So you can just go right into a hamstring stretch. Just hold the stretch for a few more seconds. Take a few deep breaths. And slowly come up as you exhale that last breath. And that is our class for today, ladies and gentlemen. So thank y'all for joining me. I hope to see y'all on the next class. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch y'all on the next class next week. Holla.